Sexualizing your body makes you a better person.
Right out the gate, the Somali guy says to the woman, so sexualizing your body makes you a better person. Which leads me to believe maybe there was a conversation about the hijab. Maybe she asked something about the hijab, and they retorted like, this is what women do, clean women that aren't whores. In our culture, you're a whore. Sort of like, something like that, right? Because he's like, oh, you think showing yourself all over like this is good? Now, I'm looking at Miss Chelsea or Wellesley. Other than being a health hazard, there's some unhealthy shit right here. She don't have a hairnet on or nothing. No hairnet, no gloves, no nothing. But of course, the biggest gonna ride for her anyway. She could be a child endangerer, not have a hat on her fucking head, and have her hands in the food with no gloves, and they overlook all that shit. Why? Because to them, when it's white, it's right. But skipping back, let's go back to my main point. They're calling her dirty, a dirty infidel, without saying those words directly. But that's sort of like their comeback to her. But we don't know what she said.
Sexualizing your body makes you a better person.
Are you recording?
I'm gonna record you. Yes.
Do you want me to throw water on you? That's
Okay, in her response, I don't know why they got cut. I don't know what that was about, but she says, you want me to throw some water on you? And then it switches over to her saying the N-word. I'm thinking maybe they stopped recording, and then she started back up, and maybe there's a reason why the tape was cut. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Now we got to all make assumptions of what the real reasons were, right? But that's when she drops her first N-bomb.
Do you want me to throw water on you? That's nigger. I am racist.
So idiot, for
And
real.
you are.
There we go. Perfect. It's seldom that you have people that are so freely and open about who they are, what they stand on. You know, like, and it's a beautiful thing when a racist will say, hey, I'm racist. We know what to do with those people. We know how to treat those people. We know not to patronize the establishment of those people. That's information that's important. I wish we could get the same amount of openness from all people that we encounter in life, because I believe there are teachers that are racist and doctors that are racist. I believe there are all manners of people all across our daily lives that we interact with that are racist. If you only knew it, maybe you would be able to counter it, or maybe you might be aware of some things, right? And possibly your treatment is different based on how they feel about you. But sometimes we don't know. We don't have any idea really why a thing is the way it is. You may not know when there's a sale because they didn't tell you. They charge you full price, and they knew they had a sale. But because you were the wrong whatever, they decide not to let you know. You know, maybe they give you an extra surprise in your cookies. Maybe put a little extra season on your hot fries. A little something else, something special in your coffee, your Jamba Juice, whatever that is, that boba tea. Maybe a little something special in that boba tea you got. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, I don't support her saying you are the N-word and I'm racist and I'm gonna say it. I don't support her being that. I support her saying it. Yeah, we need not live in fantasy land. We should live in the real world. We should live in the real world, deal with real life things, and this is what it is. Let's keep going.
No,
I am racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world. Don't be disrespectful.
You ruin your life, by the way.
Oh, you talk about respect? You talk about respect? You are fired from this place, motherfucker. You're not gonna be working here.
Suck it.
Suck what? Look how you
Suck
fucking look
it.
like.
What's wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking ugly bitch? Get the fuck out of my
Ugly?
face.
Talking about ugliness?
Did I stutter?
You're the ugliest person I ever seen in my life.
Good. fucking
No, we're
face
not.
for
No,
what?
we're not. No, we're not.
Because you know damn well you're a
That's
fucking
respect.
evil
That's
fuck.
respect. Keep squeezing that caramel, bitch. Get the fuck out.
Ew, what's she doing? Did she moon them? Man, that's she raised money after mooning.
Of here.
That was meant for you.
She should have got fired. Like, I get why she got fired. Yeah, it's a franchise. They don't want no parts of this. This makes business look bad for all Cinnabons. I don't know how she got hired. When Cinnabon first came out, I remember a friend of mine named Chrissy working at the Cinnabon factory at Prince George's Plaza. I think Chrissy was 17 or 16. We were teenagers. And that's really who that job is for. It's not for 43-year-old women with mugshots, convictions, and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's really not for them. You know, with horrible customer service skills. You know, it's really not for them. She'll make 2 years worth of salary. She'll make 2 Cinnabon salaries in the 3 or 5, whatever. If she lets this run for a month, she'll make 2, maybe 3 years worth of salary just off the video. And I'm actually probably bidding low, right? It might be more than that because there are 2 campaigns going on right now that are taking money. A lot of white people that would love to give money to people that will dump on black people. Beautiful thing. Even if they're Somalian. You see it. It's in the works. It's right there for you. Cannot deny it. They are giving money in the comments. They're giving money because they think she got a raw deal. She shouldn't have been fired from Cinnabon. They started it. So what? This woman took her pants down. Sometimes you gotta take your pants down when people get you mad. Sometimes you gotta threaten to throw hot water on people. Sometimes you gotta call people the N-word a couple times and then tell the entire world how racist you are. This is what you have to do when you gotta deal with those types of people because these people are so horrible. This is how you have to act. Nothing wrong with it at all. Totally acceptable to these people. Not me saying it, this is what the comment is saying. And not only do they find it acceptable, they support it. Not only do they support it, they're giving money out of their accounts to give to her to show their support. There was one part that I missed. I meant to stop it. There was one part where she called them the N-word. They said, we're not. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand as a black American, somebody say, you N-word. You know, I understand you define me as an N-word. How dare you, motherfucker? How dare you call me that? Okay. I get it. I understand there's going to be a lot of John Mubarakas and Jared Bales and is it Baller Bell? I always get you mixed up, Doc. You know, I understand there are people, Mark Lamont Hills, you know, that would say, no, you do not accept that framing. They're calling you this N-word. I get that. But, no, I don't want to deny it. I want to say, okay, yeah, I'm an N-word, what's up? But see, the Somali made it clear, I'm not. I am not. I am Somali. I just want to make sure people got this. Did you get it? It's very important. It's very important that you get this. Because when they play it on CNN, they're not going to play it. When they talk about it MS Now, they're not going to talk about it.
You're the ugliest person I ever seen in my life. From this place, motherfucker. You're not going to do it for
And
real. You are an idiot. No, I'm not.
racist.
There it is. He says, no, I'm not. He says, no, I'm not. Somali man. You're not a nigga, huh? Who is Somali man person? People have been talking as if all the blacks and the Somalians are all one community. that we should be supportive. In fact, whenever anybody that looks brown has anything, I do mean anything, family, we're somehow roped into it and we're supposed to be the defenders. We're supposed to be the defenders of that group. But what happens when that group does not even feel remotely connected to us at all? Why do we have to be connected to them because people are treating them with racism? You understand what I'm saying? The only connection that we really have with them is that in this video, Crystal calls them the N-word. But other than that, it's got nothing to do with us. And I'm not saying I'm not saying what was done was correct. We could say that's disgusting. That Crystal's a degenerate. Fine. But I'm talking about some other shit totally. So don't let yourself be roped into that portion of it. Don't be triggered emotionally by that. What I'm saying is, they were just very clear to say they're not niggas. Then why do we get roped into this whole debate? See, this is my point. Whether we're talking about these Somalians here or the ones in Minnesota, Ilhan Omar going on the speeches, countless Democrats jumping in front of cameras the last week or so. It's like everybody gets roped in with Black Americans, but it's not to help Black Americans at all. In fact, it's never to help us. It's always to help somebody else. It's always to get us to do some work. Family, that shit is rooted in racism. Damn it, what I'm saying is it's all rooted in racism. The fact you want me to have a certain type of reaction, or you're expecting some type of reaction from me because these people are brown skinned, shows and that you are making a judgment on Black Americans if we do not have this certain reaction. It's almost like we work for you. It's almost as if we are the help. It's like we're the slaves or whatever group is going through any type of shit. Which to me, I feel is rooted right back in the same racism you say I should be helping you fight. The reason why you think you can come to Black Americans and browbeat, make content, there's a whole boatload of content out there. Whenever anything happens to anybody that's not white in the world, if Black Americans, not Black Saudis, not Black Somalis, not Black Latinos, Black Americans, if Black Americans don't jump to defense, we are labeled all types of horrible shit. They don't make videos saying why aren't the Japanese, the Chinese, the Vietnamese, the Thai, Native Americans, Eskimos, the little people, nothing. Shout out to Dr. Claude Anderson. Nothing. No other group gets a saddle thrown on their back and people trying to ride them to freedom. Quite like Black Americans. And what I'm trying to tell you is that shit is rooted in racism because no other group can be ordered to do such. No other group can be demanded. These people feel like they can demand Black people to pick that up, nigga. Fight for me, Blackie. Get involved, sister. Come on, Black woman, get involved. The way that they move so quickly to throw us into fights. The Somali man very clearly said he's upset. White lady's saying shit to him. He don't like it. She calls him the N-word. He doesn't even strike back. He says, I'm not an N-word. In this system that we live in, they put us on the bottom. I don't know what I have to do to convince people of reality. But if you are listening to corporate media, liberals lie to you, gaslight you, use your emotion, jump into your feelings, right? You can overlook the whole thing, and that is that you are being a mule. They expect us to be their mule. I've been covering content for 14, 15 years, fam. I've never had a minority person ever say, nah, we don't need the Black people getting involved. Nah, we ain't up to them. Why are we pulling them into our shit? We can fight for ourselves. I've never heard it. And you also, you know what? I never hear these people that call themselves Pan-Africanists, Black internationalists. I never hear them saying it either. I never hear them saying it either. I never hear them saying Black Americans have no duty. That we are not your maids. We are not your... We're not your field hands. We're under no duty whatsoever. And just like this good Somali man, they said some hard shit too, but no one's going to talk about it because she used the lightning rod of words. And don't get it twisted, if maybe she didn't use those words, she don't get the money. Because shitting on black people is an industry. And even if you're not dealing with black people, if they're brown skinned, you can use the word and the whites will come running and defend the opposite of that word. Get what I'm saying? It worked for Zimmerman. Zimmerman's a whole Mexican. He shot Trayvon. And since Trayvon, who was unarmed, was black, they got behind Zimmerman. And in this case, this is a woman with child endangerment clauses. Do you know how easily they throw black people under the bus? A black kid can have a jaywalking charge, stealing a pack of gum out of a store. And you'll be hard pressed to find any white support in the conservative lane for that black kid. But you could be a white woman who's been charged with endangering her children, and they'll line up behind her. She could be 43 working at the Cinnabon, and they won't say she's a loser. They won't cast her out. They won't say get rid of this, or this is, we don't want to claim her. No, they jump behind her anyway. To the tune, I'm a bet we're going to end up around 100 grand. Watch us do it. So this is an industry. They're all using us. You really don't think that the white lady didn't know that she wasn't talking to two black Americans? She using black people. Everybody comes up on us except us. I mean, unless you're Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens, High Twins. But you know what I'm saying? Like, there are black conservatives, some black conservatives that use blackness to come up. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's interesting. She's not a dumb woman. She calculated in her head. She saw Shiloh make a grip. You don't think she wasn't thinking all these things? In fact, family, of course I have no evidence of this. Who's to say it's not all a setup? She's got a shit job making shit money, doing shit no one wants to do. Why not go for it? Why not split, go 60, 70, 30, because she's taking all the risk. Any backlash to come is going to come her way. I'm just saying at this point, isn't this a business model? Isn't this a play? As much as we got people out here trading, we got people out here buying crypto. Some of you right now are buying crypto or putting money in different shit. You know what's more reliable investment? Shitting on black people. Talking shit about black people is a much more lucrative investment. Ask Milo to Nick Fuentes, to ask Steven Crowder, ask Bishop, ask anybody in media. Where's the money at? Ask Elon. He built a whole platform on it. Come on, Johnson. So we can't overlook the whole possibility. I mean, in fact, the more I talk about it, the more it seems pretty evident. I mean, why else would you call two obvious Somalians? Family, this thing is going to go as viral as Shiloh. She made a lot of money off of it. I don't know where it stopped, where the money train stopped at finally. But she was in six figures. We can't control our value in the marketplace, but there's such a value. There's a negative value and a positive value of blackness in our society. It's a beautiful thing. How do we capitalize off of that for ourselves? Black people are tired. I know I'm tired. Aren't you tired? Imagine hearing this shit all the time, no matter who it is. People you got nothing to do with. And I'm not saying you don't support. You hate hearing that people are getting a raw deal. You hate hearing people, violence being committed or bad things happening to people. You don't support bad things happening to people. That's not the type of person you are. But to be told it's your obligation to spearhead the defense, that it's your job. I mean, look at what Jasmine Crockett and Ayanna Pressley, and look at what they do. Look how far they jump. Where are the equivalent white women with said outrage? Where are the white ladies with similar equivalent outrage to other groups receiving black people punishment? Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying those people are forced to do what they do. It's the industry. It's a lane for black people to play. The savior. And we can name with the good ones. What are the good ones? It's the Bagger Vance model. It's the Driving Miss Daisy blueprint that gets rewarded in our society. We're built on it, Johnson. Look how Morgan Freeman got rewarded for that role of Driving Miss Daisy. The Help comes to mind. Viola Davis comes to mind. Octavia Spencer. You remember? Anytime, any scenario when Man on Fire, Denzel Washington, any scenario where a black person is willing to jeopardize, risk, or defend anybody else, it's a win. It's a winner for you. It's a winner to the box office. People love to see it. That's what I'm talking about, family. Fake outrage and chaos. Fake outrage and chaos. And sitting back, family, and getting paid off all that. Sitting back and getting paid off all of that. Yes. And then convincing Big Mama and them that they was on our side. Yeah, it's one thing if someone robs you. It's another thing if you give them a ride home afterwards.
Catch Tim Black live on the most dangerous show in America, Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Don't miss out on the real. Stay dangerous.